What up, Siccness.net? It's your boy Coop. We back at you with another interview. This time we got a lost scandalous legend from one of the first generations of this gangbang gangster rap. You go ahead and introduce yourself, please.
What's happening, y'all? This O.Y.G Redrum781. You know, y'all should know me by now. If you don't, go do your homework.
Yeah. Like I said, man, first generation, man. You know, he come from the early stages of when everything got rocking, and man, I see you all the time online campaigning for this gangster rap culture, or just the gangster culture, or the gangbang culture in general. My first question to you, man, would be today's gangster rap compared to the gangbang culture from when you was doing the banging on wax to now. What is the difference between the two?
The lifestyle was more realer than it is. So it had more substance in the music because it was more realer motherfuckers back then. You know, to me, you know, I can say that because I lived through the generations. Today, and like how people are nowadays, they fake, they're not real. You know, there's more people that's more materialistic and not loving, you know, as black people as we supposed to be. Yeah, that's why I keep pushing for the protocol, because us as a culture, we keep spinning out of control. You know, like after we slow down, it's like it's a downward spiral, because we're not going up, we're going down. Time is going up, you know, everything else is going up, and we going down. It's like everything else is progressing except us. We're not progressing as the people. Every time we get out of a loop, some snag us and make us start spinning even quicker, downward. I'm like, well, damn, it's like nobody see what's going on. I mean, okay, even if y'all do see what's going on, ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Okay, well now you're not saying nothing loud enough. Most folks need to start, you know, speaking up and doing shit. And you know, and if nobody does it, if not one person does it, then nobody's gonna do it. You know, so it's gonna take not just one person to do it. It's gonna take more people than just me to start trying to get the West Coast back right. You know, we got to start with our own backyard first. I can't, you know, keep on campaigning for the East Coast. I can't, you know, keep campaigning for the South just yet. You know, I can't fuck with them like that just yet. I got to clean up the West Coast, the coast I was raised on, the shit that I know about. You know what I'm saying? The underhanded shit that the West Coast is built on. You know, the fraudulent stories and the shit that's swept up underneath the rug. You know, it come a time when that shit got to come out. If motherfuckers want to keep sweeping shit up underneath the rug, they better start, you know, playing ball right. Because in a minute, motherfuckers are going to get brought up on charges, grand jury charges, ghetto court type shit. That's why motherfuckers keep getting beat up. That's why motherfuckers keep getting jacked, robbed and shit out here on the West Coast, because the streets ain't respecting the industry on the West Coast, because the industry for the West Coast is the streets. The West Coast is built on gangster music. If the West Coast is built on gangster music, the gangsters, the real gangsters, are from the streets. So why the fuck are we letting the industry pick and choose who they want from the streets to represent us? And then when they get all this money and the money and the flashing lights, that blow their head up. They forget where they come from. But at the same time, they not from that gang in that area. If you're from the area, but you're not an active member of the gang in that area, you can't push the line like that. Nobody, after a while, is going to wear thin. That's what happens to a lot of the rappers on the West Coast. That's not really gangsters like that. You're not really a gangster like that, the motherfuckers going to get tired of you saying you're going to do shit that you don't do, and you're going to start getting touched. The truth's going to start coming out. That's how it is. Since, you know, I mean, there's really no other way around that. You can keep paying people off and doing this and doing that, but after a while, you know, they're going to get knocked off, because the people that you paying is going against the protocol of the original shit in a lot of aspects. So my shit is I'm pro old school. You know, straight up, I'm pro old school. Because these new school shit they still, the new school is still in school. That's how I look at it, because they fucking up. They're trying to rewrite chapters of the rule book that they have no business even picking up a pen and writing in that book in the first place. You ain't got your gangster right. You ain't got your mind right. You're not right at all. I mean, in some aspects you might be, but in life, I mean, your priorities is like kind of scrambled. You know, if motherfuckers gonna give you a reality check, you know, then you're gonna keep on walking through the matrix like you Neo or some goddamn body. That's my position. I've been through a lot, so I gotta use my influence just to at least steer some of the motherfuckers right there that's off course. That's how I pay back certain parts of my debt to the shit that for the stuff that I done and or whatever. My conscience not really heavy. Shit don't really fuck on me like that, but I know my eyes been open to the workings of the world. You know, and gangbanging it's people don't want to believe, but it's a rite of passage for black males from the ghettos, because we don't have nothing else. We don't have nothing else to hold on to other than what we give ourselves and what we take. Gangbanging was made for us, from us, because of what they did to us. So that's why it's as strong as it is, because that's for us. Anything that's for the people, what the people are going to hold on to. It may not be for all the people, but for a large amount of people, that's what they believe in. Y'all tell me what else is there for young Afro-Americans to believe in. Can't go off the stuff that the government tells us, because they lie to everybody. They fuck us up and lie to everybody. And that's a whole nother chapter right there. All with the government. But, it's just deep, cool. So, like, the West Coast in my eyes is, kind of twisted. The West Coast in my eyes is real twisted. The West Coast in a lot of people's eyes is twisted. We need that old West back. West is how we dominated. And once we lost the domination, we lost our identity. The West Coast is having an identity crisis. We don't know who the fuck we are. And the ones that's trying to get it back to how it is, the ones that scrutinize the most. And the ones that help the West Coast fall, they need to be weeded out of the new West Coast, or not even new, but the rebirth, or whatever people call it, comeback, or whatever phrase they want to use. The ones that help fuck up the West Coast, that help us with the downfall, that contributed to the downfall, motherfucker, they need to be held accountable. I mean, straight up. Everybody got to be held accountable for the things that they do. And if they hadn't learned by now, then shit. Motherfuckers need to bring them up on charges so they can know they went wrong at. Huh?
Now, when you say the people that help bring down the West Coast, what exactly do you mean by that?
All right, artistically, the artists that are responsible in helping the destruction of the West Coast by usurping the resources, by not keeping it 100 with their artistry, by not doing things to help keep the West Coast afloat as a coast and not just their playground, those are the ones that need to be held accountable. Whoever they are, period. Legends, new motherfuckers. Within the past 10, 20 years, if your ass was one of those rappers around and not doing what you're supposed to do as an artist for the coast, but just doing what you did as an artist for yourself, man, you don't need to, your time is pretty much up. You done reinvented yourself 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. You done signed enough people to your label or hung around enough artists to usurp their style, their words, their hooks. Nigga, screwing producers out of their beats. Okay, you did enough for that throughout the years. Either move the fuck over or get pit maneuvered. Niggas gonna monster truck you. Cause motherfuckers all seeing what you're doing. We've been seeing what y'all been doing. When real hard artists start opening up their eyes and opening up their mind and being like, all right, well, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? When motherfuckers stop going to them damn seminars, keep telling us what we need to do as artists on the street to get in the industry. Look, we've been doing what we need to do as artists for years already. For years already. Okay, now these artists that are up in the industry, okay, y'all need the motherfuckers start opening up doors because these motherfuckers been grinding and struggling for years. And y'all go handpick some motherfuckers that don't got no real talent. They talented because they can rhyme. But when you talking about keep making sure that the West Coast is kept afloat, go grab the hardest motherfuckers ever from your coast, nigga. If you a Crip and you a hard-ass Crip rapper, niggas will give you a pass because they love your music. If you a blood and you a hard-ass blood rapper, niggas will give you a pass because they love your music. But once you start stepping out of your boundaries like you're more of a gangster than you are of an artist, you're going to get tested. When you keep on doing janky shit, like keep fucking finding your homies and keep doing funny ass shit to your fans, you're going to get tested. You keep pushing a line on other gangsters like you're a real gangster, you're going to get tested. And I can't say that you're going to pass every one of them. Because it's more of them than it is of you. If you keep it real with them, they're going to keep it real with you. If you keep it real with yourself, you'll live a lot better because won't nobody be testing you like that. You keep it real with yourself, your conscience won't be heavy on your shoulders. You keep it real with you. Now this is the one right here. Niggas, any of y'all keep it real with yourselves, the ones that really know you won't come after you if you act funny. You keep it real with yourself, my niggas. You know who you supposed to fuck with, who you love enough to fuck with, those who don't deserve it. You know in your heart. But when you act funny to the ones that know you the best, them gonna be the ones that destroy you. Because they know you the best. They know that you're not as hard as you say that you are. And that's the one that you're not supposed to cross. It's straight up. Keep it 100. If you find a motherfucker, now, and as for the industry, see, the industry, they'll find a motherfucker that they feel is no real threat to them. That means if they feel that you're no threat to them, they'll fuck you. And since you're no threat to them, they know you're not going to do nothing to them. But wait till your contract is over. You might try and sue them, but then your career going to be on hold because you signed to them. Understand that. The industry, if they fear you in any type of way, these execs, they won't fuck with you. But they'll sign somebody else and then build him up to be the toughest motherfucker that they can control. They can play motherfucking Geppetto. That's why the industry don't got no real motherfuckers in it, because they handpick motherfuckers that they can craft and mold like little balls of clay. Man, it's harder people on the streets from the West Coast than motherfuckers that's in the industry right now. Look at the West Coast for the past 15, 20 years, bro, and look at the amount of artists that came out of the entire West Coast compared to the amount of artists that came out from the South, compared to the amount of artists that came out from the East. What's that ratio, bro? Okay. If you can answer that question, how many of the West is so hard, but how many artists came out the West?
Yeah.
Now, if that ain't a motherfucking monopoly, tell me what it is. If motherfucking record companies ain't from the East Coast, if all of the motherfucking magazines ain't from the East Coast, if majority of them, they don't even play West Coast music on the East Coast like that, dog. I mean, god damn. That's because they can't relate to what the fuck we saying. That's why they think Game is the hardest motherfucker on the West Coast, because he got pushed to the forefront because somebody that knew him did something that they did or paid his way or some shit like that. Okay, the nigga can rap, but it's niggas on the street that'll chew the nigga up. Guaranteed. Bet money that'll chew Game up. And then, oh, man, please. That's just an example. Corrupt was hard. He motherfucking fell off lightweight. Motherfuckers ain't heard a hard-ass verse from Corrupt in the longest. The longest. Like, damn, what happened? All the time when niggas be falling off or be circling doing their tours of the West Coast, they need to be getting the real motherfuckers. Fuck all that hood, all that hood pass shit. Fuck all that motherfucking, I'm gonna do a favor for you or man, check this out. It come a time when you gotta stay true to the craft, when you gotta stay true to the art, nigga, and do what's right, my nigga. And if you stay true to that nigga that you plug up, he ain't gonna never cross you because you kept up at 100 with him. You ain't never did nothing to fuck his paperwork up. Why you think the hardest niggas is on the street? Because they can't get in the industry. Look at Pat Booth. That nigga was lobotomizing motherfuckers on the streets. Pat Booth is killing niggas on the streets. What happens when you get in the industry, when you get signed? On the East Coast, nothing. The nigga did his shit. But nothing against him. That's just an example. Hard niggas on the streets will chew up anybody. If somebody on the street that'll chew up Eminem somewhere, there's niggas all over that'll chew up Snoop. Niggas is waiting to sink their fangs into Lil Wayne. I mean, them is the top motherfuckers, and this niggas on the streets that whoop their ass on the mic.
So does this go back to, you know, a lot of cats saying, as far as West Coast goes, how a lot of our OGs ain't putting the younger homies on. Is that also a problem that's going on with the coast?
Yeah, straight up it is, because the YGs or the younger generation is like, y'all niggas didn't put us on, so how y'all gonna tell us what to do? But see, they don't understand that the OGs just got fucked by the niggas before them, so they trying to get their feet. So it's all like the domino theory. The niggas like Q, that motherfucker say never put nobody on like that. My nigga, he was getting fucked by Easy and Helen. So while he was doing his shit, getting his feet right, getting his stance and all this, you know, he could have been putting motherfuckers on, but he didn't. That's why certain motherfuckers, the younger generation of the New West wasn't feeling the nigga like that. Like, man, you didn't put nobody on. That's why shit stir up, because that's how motherfuckers feel. You can't fault them for that. That's like the gangbanging situation. They do the same shit. Like if a G nigga never schooled a YG nigga, the YG nigga's gonna only respect him for so much. Only gonna be, okay, he's from the hood, okay, but that's as far as it goes. As far as telling me to put in work, nigga, he can't tell me to go kill nobody, because he ain't never looked out for me. This nigga ain't never put a gun in my hand or took me on a mission or never did none of that. So you think this little nigga gonna just listen to you? Come on, then if you try and bully the nigga, he gonna kill you. Niggas gotta learn how to be passive with each other. What's up? What's up?
Right. So not to cut you off, but so when people when you have people who say you should not mix street business with industry business, what do you say to that?
Well, if you're not who you say you are, then you can't do that. If you're not respected enough by both parties, by both sides of that party, then you can't do that. your respect level has to be high, or your money got to be really up for a motherfucker not to give. Your respect level got to be up for niggas not to park. A motherfucker like, that's my people. Your respect level got to really be there. And then your money got to be there to where a motherfucker not want to park you because he wants the money. One of them is a sellout to a certain extent. If you don't give a fuck and it's just for the money, depending on what it is, if it's bad and you're not supposed to do it, you're a sellout. Fuck getting the money. Keep it real, nigga. Keep it real. But if it's a certain amount of money, you know how niggas are. Motherfuckers don't have shit. They want shit. Motherfuckers need shit, so they're gonna opt for the money, depending on what it is. I can't speak for everybody like that. So, it go both ways.
Siccness.net